Hello, my name is Brendan Fedya, and I'm enrolled in the Experiential Design module because I am a UI/UX student. So here's my proposal for my three ideas that I'm going to make for my final project. Okay, so the first one. Okay, the first idea is we can explore landmarks through a map. So the problem is places usually have a lot of landmarks, like in many tourist spots, but there are not any that are engaging or interactive. So my plan is to use this to my advantage. I could create an AR out of it where people can scan a QR of a map, and then the landmarks from the country will pop up and we can tap it. We can go through various places, and then there's a 360 view of the landmarks, for example, that is shown in the picture. And then there'll be also be descriptions about the history and yeah, and to add more depth to the idea. Okay, next, the second idea, which is actually my favorite idea. Wait, why is the image not showing? Okay. Um, okay, got it. Okay, so continue. My second idea is about an AR board game companion. So as you know, I'm enrolled in another module for UI/UX design, which is game studies. And for the final project, we are going to make a board game. So my idea is to create an augmented reality for this board game as a companion, because our board game is based a lot on card collections and then dices with instructions. There are a lot of information to process. So my idea is we can just scan the cards, we can just scan the dices, and then we get the information that we need. So people don't need to read the instructions that much. That could break the flow. This will help the players to feel more engaged and more immersed with our games. Okay, next for the last idea is it's about decomposition. So the idea for this AR is for students that are studying biology, because most biology stuff, most biology, most biology stuff are based of textbooks, a lot of text. So my idea is we can create an augmented reality for this particular topic, which is decomposition. So it could help them to easier understand the process through visuals. The composition can work towards any organic elements, but for this, I will specify it to the elements that are in the book. So it will be a marker-based experience, such as leaves, fruits, or even bread loaf. When we scan this image, and then a model of that particular organic element will appear on screen, and when tapped, it shows the different steps of the decomposition process. So it's like a time lapse from when it's green, for example, from this leaf, it's green, then it's brown, and then yeah, we can learn about it. At the end, there will be description describing about how this works and how the process actually works. Okay, so to make it more fun and more expanded, because Mr. Razif asked us to expand our ideas. So I decided to create a game-like thing at the end. So we have sliders for temperature, for oxygen, and for moisture. For example, more moisture will make it decay quicker, and while colder temperature will make it decay slower. So the students can experience directly on how the decay process works. Okay, so that's all for my three ideas. And to conclude, I decided to go with my second idea, which is also relevant for my game studies project. I will going to animate. I'm going to do a lot of effects and yeah, visual effects and the narrative telling, storytelling. This will help the players become more immersed with the environment of the board game. Because the effects that I'm going to create it will heavily adapt the board game theme. In this case, it is heroes and villains. So to get more detail, I will later describe game mechanics and everything at our task two and at our detailed proposal for the this particular project. Okay, so that's all for my presentation for task one. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you enjoy it. Goodbye.